Hi. So, this is my first live. Um, I'm not exactly sure what I'm doing with this just yet. So, somehow it seems like it's like locked to where I have to do it like this. But I don't want to. I want to do it. Okay. Let me see. Welcome to my stream. Okay, no, I'm just gonna do this. Okay. So, how do I make it go to the side like this? 'Cause that's probably uncomfortable to watch. Okay, so I guess I'll just do it like this. That's fine too. Anywho, um, so I'm out on my morning stroll, and in the mornings, I like to give gratitude. I like to, put myself in perspective. So I think it's important that we realize that we're not the ego. Okay, so I'm going to speak in first person and third person so it can make more sense to everybody because, that's how I think of it. I don't think of it as a whole bunch of different stuff. Okay, so the one is the all, right? So that means the birds, the bees, the plants, the trees. That is the one, right? So I know a lot of people say, oh, I am this and that. But what it really is that the avatar, the character that you have created is the is what you're attributing these things to, because the creator is everything. That means that the person that you thought up, I'm not Summer. I am the creator of the character Summer. So Summer is what I assign her to be. Let me just put it like that. So if I say I want Summer to have blah blah blah, I'm wanting to experience things through the eyes of Summer. Is my sound okay? So basically, I'm wanting to experience things through the eyes of Summer because that's the character through which I'm playing. So if you're creating all of these things, essentially, the thing that you've created is just a thought, right? So if your character is just something that you thought of, and this whole world that you have made is just a thought, then that means that there is no, like, if you think something else, then something else will happen. Does that make sense? So for me, with my character, Summer has the perfect body. Summer is a baddie. I don't know how much profanity I can use on here, but yeah, Summer is a baddie. Summer is a rich baddie. Let me put it like that. Um, just anything that Where's my stream? Am I still on here? Okay. This is new for me. Okay, look, my alarm went off. I got it, I think. So I'm on my morning stroll for those who missed. But long story short, so I think confidence is key because you have to take accountability for all the things that you've unknowingly created through the thoughts of your mind. And I don't even think it's the thoughts that come into your mind, it's how you react to the thoughts that come into your mind. So if you know that you're this person, right? Or that the character you made up is this person because you made that character that person, then you know you're going to be stable in the thought form that that is who you are. So anything that comes in opposition, like any thought or any, behavior displayed outwardly, anybody else's behavior, like, because if you're creating yourself, you're also creating the whole world to experience yourself. It's basically you sitting in a room by yourself, and you're envisioning all of these things, all of these experiences, and putting on a play in your mind, right? So if people don't treat you nicely, that's a belief system that your ego has, because the creator is just going to give you what you believe. Whatever it is that you want to say is true in your reality is what will be true. So for me, I know that hold on, let me blow this up. How do I blow this up? So how I do it? Okay, that didn't really do too much, but so basically, if I know, let me give you a little example of what I'm talking about. So the other day, I was feeling really, really good. I was in super gratitude, and I was just feeling like, oh my gosh, this is heaven. We have never left heaven. Never left heaven. I was like, dang, everything came together in my life exactly how I wanted it to. And at this moment, I'm like, what worries? If you know that everything that you want is in the present moment, right? That means that, hey, how you doing? That means that your environment and everything else is going to be molded to that. So whatever you think is presently possible for you, which there is no future because there is no time, so it's only present moment. So if you're living in the present and enjoying all of the things right now, like for me, whenever I'm feeling a little bit down, I'm like, well, at least my parents alive. You know what I mean? Like, well, at least I'm having a good experience because I'm beautiful. At least people are nice to me. At least I'm loved and adored. At least blah blah blah. Like, there's so much to be grateful for in the present moment, and you just have to look at your own life to see what you are grateful for. And then, like I always say, if you're not changing, if you're not changing, whatever you're not changing, you're choosing. Okay, let me repeat that. So whatever you are not changing, you're choosing. So that means that if you're not changing how you react to certain thoughts or the broadcast that you're giving off, if you're not changing that broadcast, then you're choosing it. So if you're giving off the broadcast of lack because that's what your focus is on, and that's what you see your character as, right? Because you have to take your eyes out of it. Let me break it down this way. You can see yourself in the mirror, right? Which everything is a mirror. So you can see yourself in the mirror, but look out. You can't see you. You can't see you. Because there is no you. You are a thought. Thoughts can't think. You're creating and experiencing your creation. Okay? So the other day, I put on this. So these are the things that I value. Everybody's going to value something differently. I was looking so cute. My hair was looking cute. I was about to put on this cute ass outfit and go to this cute ass tea party. And I realized at that moment that I had never left heaven. It's just the thoughts that I was thinking that made me think that that was possible. And then also, it's just like, oh, worried about the past. There is no past because it's only present. Hey, how you doing? Illusionary. Illusionary. In my world, um, there is no bad stuff. I live in a fairy tale because I've made it that way. I don't program my mind with things that I don't want my mind to be programmed with. I'm not gonna, if there's something violent, I'm not gonna watch that because I don't want that in my world. It's what you pay attention to. You know, like if I love beauty, I'm gonna get up and be beautiful because I love that beauty. And it's not for anybody else to see because this isn't even for anybody else to see. This is for me to watch back when I'm not feeling like myself. So, because I know who I am, but I am experiencing myself as the character of someone. So I made this character to play with in this world, right? So that also means if we're all one, that means I made this world too. And I made my parents and everybody else I come in contact with happy and healthy and prosperous. Everybody happy, healthy, and prosperous around here. Everybody. I don't even know nobody who's not. It's my world, baby. You can't play around here. And I won't even, if somebody comes to me talking like that, baby, I don't, huh? Because I'm going to put your hair right back on straight. You got everything you want. You have, in what it is that a lot of times we try to think like, oh, um, we need this. Why do you need that? I mean, it's nice to have and you can still give off that broadcast, but you should still be able to live your life happily without the things that you want. Or let me not put it that way. Let me just say there is nothing to worry about. There is nothing to worry about. You can still do everything that you'd like to do with whatever you have at this present moment. And, it's even more beautiful because if you go ahead and give those things that you're lacking or that you want, there is no time. So there's no future. So you got it right now. And that's even more opportunity for you to be in gratitude and rejoice because if God created this whole thing, right? And God created the bills, God created the money, God created all this, baby. You think God can't come up with the money to pay these imaginary bills? You're discrediting yourself. You're disappointing yourself. Okay, this is your world. This is your reality. There is nothing that you can't do. You done came up with these imaginary bills. Now you can't pull yourself out of it. What? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. It's just like, confidence is key. So I know you probably heard me say that summer is the baddest. What do you think I'm finna believe somebody else the baddest in my reality? We can both be bad because I love beauty. I love the beauty that comes with life. I love it. Right now I'm sitting in the park, beautiful, colorful flowers. Walked here from my condo. Beautiful, colorful flowers. It smells like wild honeysuckle. The honeysuckle is I walk here most mornings. It's on the other side of the highway, still in the city, so it's perfect, but it's something that I can just walk to. It's just gratitude. So I know, yeah, like I said, I know y'all that, not y'all, but me. I know I heard myself say that summer is the baddest. I mean that. You know what I mean? Whatever it is that I say that I am, that summer is, and me experiencing from the viewpoint of summer, that's what I get. So, like I was saying the other day, I know I broke the story up all to pieces, but I went to a tea party at the St. Regis here in Atlanta. And hey, how you doing? And it just seemed like everybody was at peace, everybody was harmonizing. But I affirmed this before I left the house, right? So, what I like to do to keep my mind on straight is do these videos. I do these videos and I watch them back myself because I like to hear and listen to stuff, and especially my own voice because I love me. But I'll listen to this, and then I'll also write down things that I think are important, or not, well, not things that are important, but I'll write down things that I want myself to remember to experience. So it's like, okay, summer is a baddie. Summer is wealthy. Summer is loved and adored. Summer is famous. Summer is perfectly herself, because I created this whole personality, personal reality, right? Because I like these things that I wanted to add to my character along the way. So she's exactly how I want her to be. Very versatile, very just. Uh, anyway, so I've created the world, so that means we can create world peace. That day, this was maybe because yesterday I had some other stuff going on. I was researching and learning yesterday. So this the day before that, whatever day that was, this is a couple thoughts ago, um, which is still a relevant thought in my mind because it was such a beautiful day. Everybody I was around had such a good time. I went for tea, had the tea, enjoyed that, had some lunch, had a beautiful salad, some lobster bisque, fresh lobster, all that. Then after lunch, we decided to step across to the St. Regis bar, where I ended up meeting a really cute, cool girl. And I'm like, oh yeah. And I also affirmed that Summer is successful, opulent, all of these things. We met a cute girl. She's young. She's an attorney. She is cute. We had a ball. We were giggling, kikiing. Everybody at the bar, baby, was like, hey, we wonder who is this girl, which is so cute. I'm gonna have to post some photos, but this little purple little number looking cute. So I ended up, and the people that I was with, everybody was just flowing and harmonious and happy, and everybody had money and was prosperous and happy and healthy, and just all of my affirmations, and it was just a walk on cloud nine. You want to know why? Oh, and then after that, I had some type of, I had a mimosa, a blood orange mimosa. And so I inspired doggone near everybody at the bar to get a blood orange mimosa because it was just so tasty, and it just gave this regal air. I don't know. So it just came to me because I didn't even know that I wanted to order that until I saw the person I was with ordering it, and he liked it. And then I was like, okay, well, when I get a drink, I'll try that myself because he said it was really good. And so when we stepped over to the bar, that's when I got it. But I ended up, after that, everybody just kept on buying champagne for the entire bar. Not just like, oh, the people sitting at the bar. They popping champagne, don't nobody know where it came from. The universe, baby. Because everybody healthy, happy, healthy, prosperous. We talked about that because after that, we went to dinner at the St. Rita's. This is in one place. We're just walking around to different areas. We're always in one place. It's just the thought of time and space. It's everything is a placebo. Everything's a placebo. You know, it's just what's gonna make you feel that feeling of your wish fulfilled, because God just want to make you happy, baby. If you say this is what you want, this is what you want. That's the broadcast you give off, and so of course that's what you're gonna get because God just want to make you happy. Want to make you happy. So if you give off the air of this is heaven, oh boy, this walk is gonna be heavenly. Like I said before, the key to it is to not sweat the petty or pet the sweaty. That is it. It's what your focal point is on. So if you're focused on beauty and love and happiness and all of your desires coming that have come to you, that you created this version of yourself to be this version of yourself, right? And right now everything is just perfect because you have all of your desires, because there is no future, and you're renewed because there is no past. I think a lot of times get into we just let our ego get into our head too much. We're really not even our thoughts. We're our reactions to our thoughts. But that changes the thoughts, because when you don't react to certain thoughts, it'll be like, okay, well, drop off from that. You know what I mean? So basically, it's important. What I've noticed along this of coming the creator is taking good breaths, Like, I feel like whenever I'm like worried about something, or whenever I'm fearful of the future, or whatever, reminiscing on bad things from the past, it's important for me to realize that it's only the present moment, it's only now. And I'm going to have to keep walking. But thank you guys for joining this live stream. I may put it up a little bit later, but I'm definitely going to keep it for my own records. And love you guys. And I hope you have a beautiful, heavenly, and I know you'll have, I've affirmed that you have a beautiful, heavenly, wonderful day. Confident everybody's